In a bid to reduce the high rate of out-of-school adolescent girls, the federal government, in collaboration with UNICEF, has organized a two-day meeting titled Critique of the Re-Entry Guidelines for Adolescent Girls. Correspondent Queen Aniwogo reports that the meeting held in Awka, Anambra State capital attracted educationists from the 9 states of the South, Southeast and officials of UNICEF. Her report is taken from here.
During day one of the workshop, one of the resource persons, Dr. Chinedu Osuji, presented an overview of the analysis of the federal government documents conducted in 9 states, where he noted the high rate of adolescent girls who are out of school as a result of pregnancy. Dr. Suji said that the re-entry guidelines for adolescent girls is a policy of the federal government propagated by the Federal Ministry of Education, funded by UNICEF, to ensure that pregnant adolescent girls after giving birth are encouraged to continue their education. The Director, Career Counseling and Service Center, Abuja, Professor Patricia Ojia, who spoke on the role of school support system in the implementation of the re-entry guidelines, role of guidance and counselors, called on government to enforce the employment of guidelines and counselors in all schools to help give sex education to school children. In day 2 of the workshop, the group went on a courtesy visit to the traditional ruler of Awka, Obi Gibson Mosu, and his council chiefs. In his remarks, one of the members of this team, Mr. Ayotunde Omotomi, said that Nigeria has the highest number of out-of-school children globally as a result of pregnancy in adolescent girls. While noticing that education is the bedrock of any nation, Mr. Omotomi asked the traditional ruler and his council of chiefs to propagate the need for the girl child after giving birth should be encouraged to continue her education.
Came up with this initiative that the girls that are pregnant should not be denied access to education. As soon as they are giving birth, they should be encouraged to go back. As we all know that education is the bedrock of the development of any nation, and it promotes critical thinking of any individual. It's a tool for a positive change. And thank God, the UNICEF key to this said, I'm going to support the program. That is why we are here.
Responding, the traditional ruler of Awka, Obi Gibson Mosu, recalled his exploits in the field of education, described the objectives of the workshop as a noble one, and pledged his support to get the girl child back to school.
What I can do for you vis-a-vis putting my hands firmly on guiding you to achieve your objective. The objective you have is a noble one, and I support it, and I will help you fight for it tooth and nail. Therefore, I will say once more, welcome.
Contributing, the palace speaker, Chief Mweze Okoli, faulted the federal government's stance on education in Nigeria, citing the prolonged ASU strike, and called on federal government to do everything possible to secure out-of-school children who are not pregnant. In an interview, the Director Administration and Supply, Enugu State, Mr.
So many educated persons.
Dr. Uche Okeke, representing Asube, and Mrs. Mercy Francis Opong from Akwa Ibom State, mentioned the various measures the state government are employing to deal with the problem of adolescent girls, stressing that the importance of education cannot be overemphasized.
That's to look at the document, which is designed by Federal Ministry of Education in collaboration with UNICEF, on the re-entering of girls, adolescent girls, into the schools, adolescent girls that got pregnant on their way, maybe those that got pregnant who are underaged, how we should get them back to school, because we know that education is the bedrock, so that they will not be cheated in the society or left after in the society. That's the objective of the exercise.
Group work, presentation, question and answer sessions climaxed the event.